Hello everyone, welcome to part 8 of vendor risk management video series. In this video, we will see how to create vendor risk issue. There are two ways in which you can do it. One, you can do it from the workspace where you can navigate to the vendor and then look for an assessment. In this case, we'll take this assessment for which response is received. We'll open that. So if you see here, the navigation is a breadcrumb based navigation, which is very easy for the user to switch the context if needed. And if you see here, this is the risk assessment record. You can see the risk rating and so on and so forth. Now uh, we will go to overview, and here if you see, uh, it has a questionnaire and document request section, and it has one questionnaire, one document request. So we will open sample. So when you click on that, it takes you to portal. The portal extension is SVDP, scoped vendor portal. And here you can select any of the questions for which you want to raise an issue. For example, you can say include this question when creating an issue. Uh, it already has an issue, so you cannot create one more. And here also I will say include this question when creating an issue. And you have an option to check the checkbox called follow-up. So when you do that, every time you see uh, this this assessment record, you will see the response record. You will see that we have requested a follow-up. I will say not enough information provided, internal comment, and comment to vendor is elaborate your response. So this is what I've added here, and now I'm going to create issue. Now when I'm creating an issue, I've selected two questions, so those should be available in my issue. So this is one way of doing it. The another way is if you go to the in the platform, if you go to a vendor risk assessment, this time we'll open a SOC request. It is not SOX, it is SOC. And here also we can, if you go here, sorry, you don't have to come all the way here. You can actually do it directly from the assessment. Uh, yeah, so let's go back here again. So we can click on view responses here. There's a link. So if you click on that, it will take you to the responses. Now this is vendor's response. It's a pop-up. Unlike the user experience when you do it from Workspace, where it takes you to the portal page, here it will take you to the, it will show a pop-up like this. And here we have these questions. Now we can select. So both of them already have an issue, so you cannot create anymore, but otherwise you can, this checkbox will become enabled and you can create an issue. So that's how you can do it from the platform. I'm going to close it. You can also create an issue for the overall. Okay, it expects you to select one question. Okay, yeah, I'm going to close it. So now once the issue is created, it will appear in the related list here. So you can see it's going to sort. So this is the issue you have just created. And let's also see this from the platform, from the portal view. So if you go here, here under issues, you'll see. So you have to sort it. So yeah, so it refreshes the count. So this is the latest issue we have created. So we'll open that. So again, you can see that the navigation, yeah, now has a breadcrumb for this. I'm going to minimize this here. Now the states are new, analyze, submitted to vendor, finalize with vendor, review, and close complete. So it has 0 tasks. and all that. Details, if you go to details, you can see the details of this. And there are no tasks, so this won't load anything. But the priority is low and the state is new. So now if you go to questions, you can see that I have raised this against two questions. So those will appear here. So while this is loading, I'll also open the same in uh, the platform view. So if I go here, you can see that it's still loading. I'll give it a minute to load. So while it is loading, we can talk about the table information. The table name is SN underscore VDR underscore risk underscore ASMT underscore issue. And this extends a table called SN underscore GRC underscore issue. So this is about it. Now this is a manual way of creating issue. There is also an automated way of doing it using a feature called issue generation rules. So if you go to vendor risk under issues, you have issue generation rules. So if you click on that, it opens up a list of issue generation rules. The table name is SN underscore VDR underscore risk underscore ASMT underscore issue underscore generation underscore rule. So basically the prefix remains the same, SN underscore VDR underscore risk underscore ASMT, and then followed by the table name, which is issue underscore generation underscore rule. So yeah, once it opens up, you'll see that you'll have options to configure the generation rule. The idea of this as this feature is if the you can select a question. Uh, so let's open this up. So the yeah IGR is the number suffix, and you can give a name to this generation rule. Vendor risk assessment, you can select the risk assessment against which this has to apply. Then questionnaire template. So this, while it says questionnaire template, you can also select the document template. So basically for this assessment, whatever are the available templates, you can select them. And then once you select the template, you have an option to choose a question against which this generation rule has to apply. And then there is issue template, like what should be the uh, field values on the issue that is generated. So you can select that here. And then if you want tasks to be auto-generated for that issue, then you can select that task template as well. So this is how you will create issue generation rule. Next, we'll talk about life cycle of an issue. So it starts in new state. And if you see the name of this, it's a concatenation of assessment name plus the questionnaire template name, which is this one. This is assessment name, this is a questionnaire template name, followed by a numeric value, which tells you like what is the issue number uh, for that assessment. Um, and if you see here, you can see two questions are in scope of this. You can see what is the name of that category, type, question, what is the value, and all that. So uh, and the table name for this is SN underscore VDR underscore risk underscore ASMT underscore M2M underscore issue underscore two underscore question. Again, the prefix is same, SN underscore VDR underscore risk underscore ASMT. And then it's an M2M table, which is many to many between issue and question. Okay, so that is that. Yeah, it's still loading. Anyway, so now if you try to open it, we should see this takes me to. Let me open the question, so you can see that this is a question, this is the issue at the same time. So this is how you can see the questions against which this issue is raised. And if you have GRC installed, then you will see policy exceptions also available, which means if you want to accept this risk, then you can, or if you want to create an exception for this issue, against this issue, then you can do that. And then if you have any tasks, then they'll be available here. So you can have the vendor contact mapped to this, and then you have the assignment group also. Now, in order to see the tasks assigned to a user, there's an option in Workspace. So on the left side, you have these links: home, risk, activity, tasks. So on the tasks, if you click on it, it will show you two tabs: my pending task, my group's tasks. So here you will see the tasks which are assigned to that user. Now I have assigned this task to a group to which the user who is logged in belongs to. And if I go to Workspace, and if you see here under my group tasks, I mean, this will refresh to one. This is still, the page is already loaded when I open this. And here you can see that all there is one issue, and then new there is one issue, and then vendor risks there is one. Then the counter will tell you how many records are there, and then all vendor risk issues. You can see that this is the issue, which is 3006. And then yeah, the information is available here. And then if you see, there are like two filters applied on this. So this is how this data is appearing. And yeah, so this is how you can view it in the workspace. So that is the scope of this video. We have talked about creating vendor risk issues. Thank you for watching. This is Anil.